I'm going to read some of mine and a few of my father's, just to help him be with us today. He's actually in Central Virginia, but in a way he's with us. Okay, and I guess I'll start with one of his. It's called The Graduate. He wrote it for me when I was 22, a graduate. I cannot take one step for you along the path of truth. I may provide a hint, a clue, a story from my youth. Yet all of this is from my road, my triumphs and travail. It cannot lighten up your load or see that you prevail. You must be ready to receive the message deep within. You must awaken to believe the sounds beyond the din. To each of us the Spirit calls, invisible commands, tugging at our inner walls, flowing braille-like hands. Listen with an open heart, joyful in the dance. Become a worthy work of art, a rollicking romance. Triumph over gloom and pain, flower like a rose. Touch the thorn and taste the rain, relishing life's blows. There'll never be another you, a miracle to know. My love's too deep to smother you, but it hurts to let you go. And yet I do, for deep inside, I would not make you stay. Enraptured in parental pride, wistfully I watch you walk away. Okay, talking about relationships between children and parents. This is a poem I wrote to my mother on her 70th birthday. Life gives and takes. I strive and ache. I fall and rise again. I make a map, but that gets scrapped. I try another plan. Through hopes and dreams, through many schemes, I wend my wandering way. My challenge clear and always near is but to live each day. The gift you gave, the gift you gave, a heart that's brave to frankly face each day. In service true, you gave of you, and how can I repay? 4 children God has gifted me, my love I give to them. I wipe their tears, I hear their fears, your love is without end. The seed you've sown, the love that's grown in me, I give to them. And they'll give to their children who will give this love again. The greatest praise, the brightest rays of light in you I see. 'Twas you raised me in love to be a giver once again. All right, clap when you need to clap. Sometimes you just have to get the energy out.
Should think about crying.
Okay. I was wondering why all these things seem to be coming in the same theme, and then I realized I'm in the same section, so. Okay. This poem is called From Boys to Men. It has a history. I was working in a school for inner city children who experience a lot of disruptions in family, a lot of heartbreak in different ways. And it was really a poem written as a message to them, to say, maybe it wasn't so good the way you were coming up, but maybe the next generation can be different if you think and consider how you want it to be different. It's called From Boys to Men. From men to boys, from boys to men, the generations go again. Who's an enemy? Who's a friend? From men to boys, from boys to men. The sun comes up, the sun goes down. Do things change as years go round? Can you make a different sound from those who lie beneath the ground? The sun comes up, the sun goes down. You threaten me, I threaten you, and one will fall before we're through. But fallen ones will strike back too. You threaten me, I threaten you. From hate to hurt, from hurt to hate, the strong survive, the weak ones wait. That some might care about their fate, from hate to hurt, from hurt to hate. As fathers do, so children see. or do not see, but hear, maybe, of lives lost behind the jailer's key. As fathers do, so children see. They can't relax, they can't let go. A puff of smoke is all they know. To ease the pain, they will not show. They can't relax, they can't let go. The future children understand that their lives lay in these young men's hands. To choose each day, to hope or hate, to work or shirk, to jump or wait, to respect or to reject, to undo their father's neglect. The future children understand, and they watch, questioning each young man, from men to boys, from boys to men. Another one by my father. I'll call it whimsical yet deep. A large dog saw a little pup chasing his tail round and round. The older dog said, "Little pup, what's up?" The little dog circled and frowned. "I've studied and mastered philosophy. I'm brilliant at puzzles and chess. My tail represents happiness to me. Once I catch it, I'll have happiness." The older dog smiled. "I too have a tale to relay. Like my tail, happiness is elusive, you see. If I chase it, it runs away. As I go about my work, it follows after me." So I was 20 when I wrote this. Jogging. Slush, crush, slosh, the leaves and mud underfoot as pumping blood passes through my panting frame. Push to pace flows through my brain. Slowly climb this maddening hill with a force of wish and will. Crush, 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 the gravel sounds. Progress slowed by moving ground. Branches, roots, and rocks speed by underneath the darkening sky. Evening mists cloak all in white. Destination soon in sight. Give your all, it's almost done. This is why the race is run. Proves my body still is there. Straining muscles, wind-washed hair. I'm a therapist. Worked with many hundreds of clients. Everybody's searching for something. Not just the people in therapy. Everybody's searching for something. And they put different names on it. But that's really what the process of life is. So this poem that I'm going to read now is very personal to me, but I realize that in a way it can speak for anybody. The silence still eludes me after searching all these years. That simple, sweet serenity to get beyond the tears, to get beyond the holding back, the closing of the doors, to leave behind the worry, the anger, and the wars. I know that I've been doing it. The prison guard is me. And yet, the guard is ordered by someone I cannot see. I do not know his nature, but I sense that he is old, has served his job for eons now by making warm things cold. It is a tale of yin and yang, of dark revealing light, of limitation setting free, and blindness brings in sight. To find my home, I left it. To find the truth, I lied. I searched the world to find the place that always was inside. These things my teachers taught me, and I believe they're true. But now on cold, dark winter nights, my heart yearns so for you. And here's at least the pain of it. I don't know who you are. I only know the emptiness, and that part of me is far. Are you God, my spouse, a friend? An innocent childhood past, a future where all things work out, where I'll find peace at last. I really don't know who you are, but I know you'd understand. My memories, my reveries, my wanderings, my plans. I know that you would love me, would hold me till I sleep. As mother comes to soothe the child when it begins to weep. I know that you'd accept me, encourage me to thrive, would help me laugh, a free, strong laugh, would make me feel alive. I'm tired of the struggle, so weary of the pain. I want to find the you in me so I can live again. I want to touch the world again, to hear, to breathe, to see. The demons only love denied, the jail, the key in me. Actually, what I'm going to read now was not written when I was 13, but when I was 19. But you know, it's still that adolescent feeling to it. It's called Dusk of Childhood, Dawn of Man. I stand alone in a darkening field, listening to the sounds of approaching night, feeling the damp, cool air, shivering a little from the air, or perhaps from the thoughts that seem to float in the air. A world is fading fast. I am alone, staring at a star. Just as a being that was not quite a man must have stood here eons ago, staring upwards or over glistening swampland and trees, over the horizon of fading gold towards one solitary star. I can see him so clearly. Furrowed brow, sloping forehead, curved posture, heavy dull face, but questioning eyes. Wondering what is born in the golden sunset. Watching his star, our star, for he is me. I shiver, shake my head, but the picture does not go away. We wrinkle our foreheads, gaze more intently, begin to wonder about things to which we can give no name, things that seem to be beyond that star. Yes, we stand, my prehistoric friend, and a million other spirits within me. I carry them past the star, through the golden horizon that shines through the sea of trees, above the darkened field, bidding farewell to this day, wondering at the promise of tomorrow. Okay. So, man is composed of a body and a soul. Some people call it a body and a mind. I like to call it a body and a soul. And this is a poem about that tension between the two. I seek a magic carpet to fly me to the sun. I miss a long-lost childhood when all was fresh and young. A slow and plodding vessel is the body for the soul. The soul has dreams and visions, untiring in its goal. The body goes more slowly, adjusting so to grow. Digesting, ruminating, with lumbering steps we go. I see the bright young toddler with spirit swift as wind, but all the same to rise, to walk, he tries, falls, tries again. There is a difference between he and me. Despondent, I stumble along, but failure does not daunt his will. He laughs, he smiles, so strong. I must embrace this plodding child, or I'll despair each day. For though the soul can soar, can fly, the body builds runways. And more than that, the body gives me wings to soar towards the sun. 'Tis in the dance of body-soul that we find all is one. We're all a part of one big soul, each flying towards the light. Some go too fast, get burnt in flames, while others hide in fright. But if we have the courage, like that child, to rise again, we'll find the secrets that he knows, the universe, his friend. This is the last poem I'm going to read. It's called The Banquet of Man. My father wrote this poem, let me see, 1989. It's been with me for a long time. It's hanging in our living room. The Banquet of Man. Locked in the prison of yesterday's furies, chained to the patterns and pains of the past, pinioned by peers and the verdicts of juries, I towards the future, false pride to the last. Tossed between ego and scars of the mind view, fleeing from demons while seeking hurrahs, race to escape what is lurking behind you, enslaved between jailers of will be and was. Missing the beauty of every sweet second, blind to the miracle, free to the taste, deaf to the call of the wind when it beckoned, oceans of tears for the terrible waste. Idiot's game of con and confusion. Science must falter and fail us somehow. Savor the present. All else is illusion. Everything worthy is God, love, and now. Fate merely smiles where the foolish go scheming, tone deaf to sound while the symphony plays, sleeping while waking and aching in dreaming, lost to the rhythm of infinite days. Drink in the sunshine and sip of the water, thrill to the air and the fruit of the land, kiss Mother Nature and dance with her daughter, study each bead of the shimmering sand. Dare to be different, to be what you are, fine. Walk in the way that your spirit be whole. Open yourself to the light of a star shine. Open your mind to the truth in yourself. Escape from the dungeon of yesteryear's torment. Laugh at tomorrow, a conjurer's jest. Rekindle the fire within lying dormant. Life is a banquet in search of a guest.